Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, they think I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was true in. I can flip some packs and...
Welcome back to another edition of Top City's Finest. We got a very, very, very special guest joining us today. But before we get started, I want to shout Baral for hitting me first. Let me know, man. I mess with what you're doing, bro. I'm supporting. So it's only right we had to go ahead and get the episode jumping. Today, I got one of the toughest point guards out of the city of Topeka, man. We just had a little conversation. He told me he's still hooping, man. So I'm very excited to hear that. Bro, Kenny, he makes the game of basketball look extremely easy, man. His handles is crazy. Man, he can score. I've been watching this guy play since I was in 6th grade, bro. Super talented. Welcome to the Bucket Discussions podcast.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. What's up? Hey, proud to, have this convo, man.
For sure, man. This is dope, man. Like I said, I've been watching you play for the longest, man. You still chasing the dream, bro, so I can commend that.
Yeah.
But hey,
man, it's big too.
Yes, sir. Let's jump straight to it, man. How did you first get into the game of basketball, bro? What's kind of your introduction?
I say really my mom, honestly, because, like coming out the womb, I felt like coming out the womb, like it was like already set that like Allen Iverson was my favorite player. Like I'm knowing about Allen Iverson before even watching the game with him. So like just watching, then when I actually get a chance to like learn about AI, I'm like 3-4 years old, I'm not remembering too much of this, but I'm going off of my stories my mom tell me. But yeah, just being able to watch AI probably was made me like fall in love with the game, just watching him come out there with the tattoos, the arm sleeve, just be himself. So I was about like real young when I was like trying to really when I really fell in love with the game, like, oh, I love this the game, but I didn't really get organized with it till I moved to Kansas.
All right, so where'd you move from originally? Because I didn't even know that.
I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I got family in Chicago or whatever. So basically, my mom, Milwaukee and Chicago is not too far from each other. So we moved back to Chicago with the fam. And you know how Chicago is, moms, they don't even want to let their kids even see that side of, what they grew up in. So we moved to Kansas before before I got a chance to even hit like 7 or 8. So yeah, so then just doing that, I used to go up to Hillcrest or whatever. And Daryl, that's my pops, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he just introduced me to like all the kids that was just around there. And that's when I was just like, yeah, I need to get on the team because shoot, like, this what I need to be doing, this is my career I want to have,
Okay. So you kind of knew it from an early age, bro. When exactly did you start playing AAU basketball?
AAU, like I said, my dad, he introduced me to like Hillcrest and Tony Barksdale and all them. So at first I started off on like a YMCA team, because he didn't even think he thought like, let me put him in that to see if he can even do something.
See if he really hooping.
Yeah, I'm like 1st grade. So after that, man, me and my brother Tori, we on this like YMCA team, whatever, but we killing whatever, we doing whatever, we got other people on the team, but they don't really got the fundamental game down. Mm-hmm. So then it was probably going into like 2nd or 3rd grade when my dad introduced me to Tony, and I was playing with his AAU team ever since I was like left that YMCA team, and learned a lot from him too. And I played up with his AAU team all the way to to our last year at AAU. About to say, but our last year at AAU, it was more like it wasn't really Tony's AAU team. It was like we had moved to like the circuit or whatever, like the Adidas circuit. So like that was just a big experience too, because Tony, he not the type of player he's not the type of coach that's just gonna have you out there playing just anybody. He gonna have you in them tournaments that's gonna get you noticed. Yeah, playing the best. So just seeing that was able to help. This like, all right, these is 5 stars we playing against. You feel me? So like, if I could get out on the court with him, you feel me? why can't I go to the same colleges? You feel me? A lot of these top players in the nation and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, bro. I feel like a lot of people honestly just be sleep on the talent Topeka, bro. Like I said, bro. I seen it firsthand, bro. I seen y'all when y'all first came to Eisenhower, bro. And y'all, I'm just in there like feel like I'm watching an NBA team, man. Like these dudes just hella talented, bro. But with that being said, bro, who was like the craziest player that you played against in one of those tournaments that you can remember?
The craziest person I played against, I ain't gonna say person, but I'm gonna say team. I'm gonna say it was Team Loaded, NC, North Carolina. And we played them in the gauntlet. And I'm talking about they whole starting five, like it's one of them games where like we playing good, but we just not winning. Like like, but nah, they had some dogs. I'm talking about point guard like 6'5", you feel me? Everybody, you know, D1 offers, everybody just set. But you know, that's the type of teams that you gotta see in order to know, like, okay, if I can hop out here and, you know, do something with these guys and shoot. They got offers from like North Carolina State, you know, all them schools. So, you know, I feel like when you see it and you know it can be done, you put your mind in anything.
All right, bro. So when you first started hooping, bro, were you good or did it take you some time or were you just natural at it?
I felt like I was like low key I feel like I was natural, but it was more like you got to learn. I feel like I was a natural at like just being athletic and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I feel like my part of my game that carried me the most was when I learned how to take the IQ part of it and then, you know, put that all in one, you know, instead of just going out there and relying on, okay, I can jump higher than this guy. You know, I can dribble fast or I can get by this guy, anything. But when I start, you know, thinking the game and learning, like, okay, I can get my shot from here. I can get my shot from there. That's when, you know, I started learning, like, okay, the game is more mental than, you know, a lot of things that people think, you know.
Bro, I feel like you got,
yeah,
especially being a point guard, bro.
Yeah, yeah, and that's a lot. Another thing I learned at the next level at college was just like, man, it's not about, you're not gonna always be that, you feel me, that guy on your team. You feel me? You might be the guy coming off the bench, and you know, coming from a guy that's always, you know, all right, the attention's on you. That was kind of hard for me to just go there and like take a back seat, you know?
Yeah. I mean, so you think that was like harder for you, bro, or easier because you play with a lot of talent?
Yeah. Honestly, I would say I kind of lost myself too, because growing up, you know, I mean, coming up in HP, you know, freshman, sophomore year, you know, that's a dog eat dog, you know? So like, I feel like the way treatment was getting set for me like junior and senior year, it kind of made me forget like the struggle and the grind that I always put into, like, you know, it wasn't always sweet. So then when I got there, you know, I'm thinking like, all right, it's still my team, my world, like, you know.
So you said that treatment, bro, junior, senior year, what did that make it like the treatment? Was it easier? Like, were people just like, oh, that's Kenny, we gonna let him rock out? Or was it like you had to work harder? What was it?
I feel like the treatment was just like all coming because I was putting in the work, you know. Yeah. I was just consistently in the lab, but I feel like at the end of the day, if you go to Highland Park or any of these, you know, Topeka High, you know, T-West, and, you know, you that main guy on your team, like, with me, we go to Highland Park. So, you know, that's the hood. So, you feel me? You know that's the hood. So, like, it's like me, I'm getting, like, specialized watch. I can't do certain things. Most players, like, I got my coach making sure I go to class. Like, if I'm not on time to class, I can't even play. I got to miss 4 games. Like, it was just a lot of expectations that I had for myself and that, you know, Coach Jones and other coaches had for me. But I feel like through that time, it was more just growing up because, you know, coming in from your sophomore year to your junior year, now it's your time to get the rock and your time to have, you know, rock run with the team. Feel me? That can get to a lot of people's head, you know. But I feel like I handled it pretty good. I just felt like certain things, like off the court situations, I could have, you know, been better at, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's growth, bro. That you can look back at and recognize that, man. But for those people that never got to see you play, bro, because obviously I seen you play since 6th grade, bro. Describe your game.
I say, I'm really like, I ain't gonna say I do whatever the team needs for sure. But me, more like I like to just attack off the dribble, and I like to use the mid-range game a lot, like step backs, little middies, little pull-ups, I kind of like to watch the way like Dame and DeMar play, just because Dame, he's good in the pick and rolls, he can find open guys, and then you got DeMar, he's knocking down anything mid-range,
Real talk.
Yeah, his footwork's just crazy, just to be able to get these shots off. So I say like I was an all-around player, but I relied on just getting to the rim a lot just in high school because it was easier, But when I had got to the next level, it was more like, okay, now you gotta have combo dribbles in your bag. Like you gotta have this bag, you gotta have this bag, you gotta have step backs, you gotta have heavy side steps, all that. And I feel like, that just helped me grow more, just saying that, okay, I can't always get to the rim.
Yeah, bro, that's what I was about to say. And like just watching you play, bro, especially in high school, you was like slithery, bro, able to get to the rim. Your body control was ridiculous, bro. Like you could get to the rim and avoid all the contact.
Yeah.
So was it that like when you got to that next level, was it that obviously people are gonna be faster and stronger, but what was it that kind of made you have to switch that up and work more on like you said, the handles?
Like you said, like people gonna be faster and stronger. So like me, I'm coming in with this high and mighty head already, like, okay, I gotta perform now. So, but when I realized, like, dang, these guys is dogs up here. You feel me? I'm like, this dude right here, defensive player of the year from last year. I gotta go against him every day. I gotta go against him every day. So it's like, I feel like it's about consistency and being in the gym for real. Cause I mean, a lot of things is like, a lot of things is really like mental for real. I feel like people overthink a lot when they get there. They like hear what the coach say and be like, or feel like the coach is not really like making them a part of the team. So then it takes away confidence. And when you lose that confidence at that level, it's really hard to like get that back, especially if coach is like, all right, he's up now. Like it's his turn.
Yeah, you'll be deep in the bench, bro. You lose that confidence.
Yeah. You ain't gonna, and in college, it's like, you're not gonna get your spot back until that guy messes up. Type stuff. So like, say he get hot for a 7-game streak, it's 7 games left. You not gonna see that spot until he mess up type stuff. So I feel like being consistent, being knowing what you're there for, and just knowing stuff is just temporary. A lot of stuff, you might have off days, good days, you never know, but it's always good to have a short memory.
That's real, bro. We had Larry White on here some episodes ago, bro. And he was talking about how it's like in practice, if it's either kill or be killed, bro. You get killed that day, you're not playing the next game. You gotta make sure you're on your game every practice.
Yo, Larry can tell you it all. Shoot, we was both in that, John, just like, man, I don't even know no when I shout out to Larry though. He doing his thing he did his thing at the Ville.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. All right, man. You played for, like I said, bro, a super talented team, man, at HP. Basically, all the guys that was at Eisenhower that went to HP and formed like, I don't want to say a super team, bro, but it was like a super team, bro. How much talent y'all had at each position, bro. What was the vibe of those teams like that you played on when you was at HP?
I ain't gonna lie, HP, the vibes is always like, I ain't gonna lie, they immaculate vibes. Like, it's always mad laughter, everybody be themselves for real, like, but like, I feel like just us having that stack team and us having this expectations and this and that. Now, a lot of people didn't realize we had everybody on that team was juniors and we had like 2 seniors and one of them didn't even play.
Yeah.
We had 3 seniors actually and 2 of them didn't play. But I feel like the team vibes, like my junior year, I had got removed from the team like mid-season. I don't know if you remember that. But
I remember that.
Man, it was crazy. But I feel like the team vibes was all great. And, we was all like any other HP team, just having fun. We all grew up with each other. So it's not like we ain't know each other. We was all faking it or, acting like we was cool. But I feel like when we started to losing, or when we started to like not meet up to expectations everybody had, I feel like that's when everybody started pointing the finger. Everybody like, well, he's doing that, he's doing this, he's not going to class, he he's smoking weed off the court, and I feel like I feel like with me, like I'm not the type of person to even try to tell somebody what they need to be doing. I'm the type of person, unless it's plain obvious, like, bro, why would you do that? Or like be in a game or something like that. But the team vibes was cool or not. It was just, a lot of, I don't know, it was a lot of adversity once, like, we didn't meet the expectations. Then we had people transferring, and, it was always, well, what y'all gonna do about T-High? Or like, how y'all feel about such and such going there and there? Or like, feel me? I never like, I don't know. I feel like just for me being a 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid, like it's grown man coming up to me telling me how I should feel about like people like my homies that I didn't grow up with, like all because they didn't transfer to another school. And I feel like, that's what kind of made stuff like awkward between like the whole HP basketball and stuff like that. Just like that transfer scene and, just us not meeting expectations that year that we was all trying to, we had that good team that when we had a lot of people on that team.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing though. Like a lot of people forget, bro. Y'all still young, like you said, 17, 18. When you got adults buying into this stuff, like they're kind of pushing like different narratives and stuff like that, telling y'all how y'all should feel when honestly y'all just kids in high school hooping, man. At the end of the day.
I didn't realize that until I get older. And I'm like,
it's big business, bro. Yeah, sports is big business, bro.
Man, and I'm realizing like, shoot, you feel me? Now you might look at it like high school basketball is like, man, they just young kids out there.
It's supposed to be fun, bro, but it's business.
Man, but it is business. Like it's like a lot of people who don't hoop, they don't know like pressure, the situations you be like, the DMs or the tweets you might see about you, or like there's a lot of crazy stuff like just a lot of shit talking or disrespect. But I feel like just when that happened, I knew like it was gonna come. So I kind of had to just like, hold it down and just take it, take it on the back.
Yeah, bro, I'm sure that helps y'all mature a lot more too than a lot of people y'all age, man. But let's get into a fun topic, man. What's the best game you ever had in your hoop career, bro? Because like obviously we see you drop 20, 30s, easy, bro. It's super simple to you, bro. But what's the craziest game you had as far as stat line, man?
I'd probably have to say my junior year, because my senior year, 20s was like I wasn't.
You was putting them up almost every night, bro.
Yeah, but I'd say my junior year was like it was like the third game of the season, and we played West, and I had like 30, and I was like 9 for 9 from the free throw. I had like 5 assists, like a couple rebounds, but I was probably one of the games that when I really like woke up myself, like knew it, like, okay, I'm really like, okay, I got that for real. Like now it's my turn to really like, that was probably the game that, made everything go, made my whole mindset change from like, okay, from going from playing after being a backup my sophomore year to not really like, just coming in for like when we need to, fill in minutes or whatever, to come in like dropping 30 my junior year. That was just like, okay, I'm like, ain't nobody gonna stop me now,
Yeah, bro, that's your confidence. Like, I'm here, man. Like, you can't hold me, man.
Yeah. So I feel like that game right there was just a game that I needed to, like a breakout game that I had just to get over that hump. Like, okay, like, and it's just me being a junior, I'm still thinking like, I got people like on the Facebook telling me like, and he only a junior doing this. I'm like, dude, wait till I'm a senior, But yeah, that was probably one of my best. That was my favorite game. I wouldn't say my best game. That was just one of my favorite games, just because I love what came after that.
So your confidence was built that game.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. So you've seen a lot of hoopers, bro. Some of the best hoopers that come through the city of Topeka, bro. So let's say you putting together a starting five, bro, with you at the point, bro. What 4 players are you gonna take with you, man, in that starting five?
All right, that starting five.
It could be anybody, bro, from any era, any generation, bro, any school. The 4 players that take with you to go hoop.
All right, to go hoop, I'm gonna take. Dang, that's a hard one. All right, I'm gonna go me at the one. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Shafi at the 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Jamal at the 2, and I'm gonna put let's see who's gonna be the 3. Shoot. Man, let's go with Larry at the 3, man. We're gonna go with Larry at the 3. Let's see who's gonna put at the 4. And we're gonna take an old head at the 4. We're gonna go with Tony Barksdale.
Oh, HP, bro. That's a crazy lineup, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. About to say.
For sure, man. That's dope.
And that's just that ain't even the top 5, but that's probably just
who you would play with, bro. Yeah, just who you would with.
Yeah.
Bet that, bro. All right, man. So who was your favorite teammate of all time, bro, throughout your whole career, bro? This could be high school, middle school, elementary, AAU days. Who was your favorite teammate? Or you could have multiple.
For sure, it would definitely be my brother Isaac, just because he helped me, with a lot of stuff too, like just that mindset and just like dog eat dog, and just like, bro, like he helped me come out that shell. I feel like even though we ain't really play that much on the on the court together, or like have a full season together, or like have multiple years together, just him being able to talk with him every day at the crib or at home after school, after games, and him having that basketball mindset and that point guard mindset was just helpful, because he gonna keep it real with me no matter what. He gonna tell me like, hey bro, you was fucking up that game, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like you was bullshitting. Or he gonna be like, bro, you good, bro, but shoot, your shots really should be coming from hold on, somebody called me real quick.
Are you good?
All right, Betty. So yeah, just Isaac. I would say another player with just watching Malik, older than me, he was the point guard when we were sophomores, and just watching. Yeah, he handled stuff, like that man was on it, you feel me? He was down there to coach our team, like
hey bro, cut your camera back on, man.
All right, bet.
So I can't see you.
All right, bet. Somebody's calling.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm about to say, just watching Malik, I learned a lot from him. Just watching him, he was one of the biggest influence on going to Coffeyville for real. Just seeing
he did go down there. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
right.
just seeing how, Coffeyville was always good. So, man, I like that part. And he was killing down there. So I was like, okay, I used to go down there with Coach Jones. We used to watch him play or whatever. But yeah, just seeing that transition really what made me like, okay, I was going on Coffeyville visits like my junior year, watching them play and stuff. So I've seen that. And I was just like, it make you think like, okay, do I got what it takes to play this fast or, this strong? But then I'm watching him, he like 5'10", like 5'10", 150.
Quick, man.
He out there playing, averaging the most. So just seeing that, that was just big, just knowing like, okay, another guy from my city went to the same school as me. So.
Yeah, bro, go back to Isaac though. That man's jump shot is crazy, bro. Automatic. Yeah. Bro, shoot the lights out. Yeah, for sure. And then Malik can score like crazy, bro. I watched him play several times. He's a dog. Yeah, Malik. And then Isaac, people forget Isaac, he was starting freshman, as his freshman year at West. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even though it's West, but that's still big. Y'all still playing against them, so like him coming to Highland Park, you might have to take a little back seat, but that's just because we got like 12 guys that can go though. No, real talk, bro. So I say y'all loaded at every position, man. Yeah. But, bro, this is an important question because our whole channel is kind of revolved around high school hoops, man. You still locked into the high school hoop scene in the city? And if so, bro, is there any players that you're keeping your eye on? I watched Scrap play this year. I watched the little key tricks dude or whatever. I don't even know his name. Bo or some shit. Yeah. I watched him play. I think Scrap is the senior year. Yeah, I like watching them two play. And then the little dude from West, number 4. He Elijah Brooks. He was dogging shit out this year. And then can't forget about little bro Sin. He gonna be a dog next.
Yeah, he gonna be a dog next year for sure. He was a dog this year, but next year it's gonna be his team. I feel like.
Yep.
But
man.
For sure, really watched. I ain't watched too many games. You feel me? I watched like.
But you was just tapped in with the main teams.
Yeah, basically, you know. But yeah, other than them two from the park and them two from West, that's probably about the only players I've seen.
All dogs, man. All right, bro. So throughout this whole show, bro, I could just tell, or this whole episode, I could just tell that you learning, you growing from past experiences, bro, and just different things that you've seen. What is one piece of information that you could give to a youngin', bro, whether they hooping, playing football, they trying to go to school, they trying to do computers, whatever. But what's one piece of a life advice that you could give to them, man?
Don't ever feel like it can't happen to you, you know, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand, understand that next level, bro. It's not like coach don't care who you are, whether you a 5-star or you a 0-star. He playing whoever gonna play hard for him. So I say, just don't let all your high school clout or attention get to your head. Be as humble, listen, learn what you can learn, and play as hard as you can play, you know. But another thing is, don't let nobody also try to change who you are, because, you know, if they ain't trying to change you for the better, don't let nobody try to tell you who you are, try to change who you are, because at the end of the day, you gotta remember, like, basketball is only gonna get you so far, or it's only gonna last you so long. So, you know, you gotta learn other skills out here in life that's different than basketball. That way, when basketball do run out, you ain't just out here on these streets just like looking like, you know, who done it, or just stuck or just vulnerable.
Real talk. Both of those is important pieces of advice, bro. And like you said, first off, the whole high school stuff, bro. High school is only 4 years, bro. And you gotta remember, you young, bro. You still learning and figuring out who you are, bro. So when you go on to that next step, whatever that case may be, bro, whether that's, like I said, sports, you doing school, or you out here just trying to make a living, man. You just gotta remember, bro. Stay true to yourself, man. Like Ken Stu said, man. Don't let nobody try to change you if they're not changing you for the better.
Yeah. Yep. And another thing is, man, you cannot cheat that grind, bro. Like, for real.
Bro. At the end of the day, you only cheating yourself, bro.
Man,
because,
I swear to God.
Once that high school clout, that applause that everybody's giving you runs out, bro, it's gonna be you. You're the only person you got to answer to, man. You got to look yourself in the mirror. Like, am I really doing the right thing, bro? Am I cheating myself? So
you gotta really look yourself in the mirror, especially when you hit that. Okay, this ain't my team this year, so you know I gotta take that. I gotta humble myself, you know.
Yeah, bro. So, hey, man, I appreciate you hopping on here, man. I'm super excited that you still hooping, bro. You said you got a showcase going on, bro. Keep me updated on how that goes, man.
And I got you, bro.
Yes, sir. Whenever you announce that next school, bro, come back on here and do it, man.
All right, for sure. Oh, bro, I got you. Most definitely.
Jungle like I'm Conan, kind of with both hands. Switch the flow like it was broken. I'm on the road, man. Making plays just like DeRozan. I shoot my shot, and that shit wetter than the ocean. I brag a lot, but with the wind and come the boast in. I made a lot from them apartments that I sold, and he didn't make it up to college. So them streets where he enrolled in. I know I'm a scholar from the moments that I was exposed in.